right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here's a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
All right, happy Monday out there. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. Today is March 2nd, 2026, and let's dive into our weather video here, taking a look at our live radar. And as you can see, there is some rain that is moving west-east across the area. Central and south-central South Dakota, we're seeing rain showers, and it goes into north-central Nebraska as well. And this activity looks to eventually move into the Sioux Falls area as we head into later today. Right now, as you can see, out towards Chamberlain and Mitchell, Plankington, down towards O'Neill and Norfolk, Nebraska. Now, if we look at the Nebraska radar, you can see the rain stretches out to Winter, over towards Martin, White River, and then down towards Valentine as well. And then if we look at the western South Dakota area, and right now we are overall looking fairly dry out west. Again, watching those rain showers across south central into southeastern South Dakota into Nebraska. And that is what we're looking at now today. There is actually a thunderstorm risk actually for western South Dakota, southwestern South Dakota into the panhandle of Nebraska. That's something we're going to keep an eye on. Have a look at this map. This shows us where that thunderstorm risk is. Again, it's the panhandle or northwestern Nebraska area, Alliance up towards Shadron, and then into southwestern South Dakota, just south of Rapid City, Hot Springs, Pine Ridge, and Martin, all seeing that thunderstorm risk for today. And rain and thunderstorm mix is possible in these areas. So be on the lookout for that for the rest of today. Now, temperature-wise, right now we are fairly mild overall. We're at 43 in Sioux Falls. That is slightly above average for this time of the year. We're at 46 in Huron. Then you go up north and it's a little bit cooler. We're at 39 in Sisseton, 35 in Aberdeen. Now there's some snow up here in the northeast, and I think that's why it's cooler. 39 in Pierre. Going out west, we are at 50 in Faith. It is warmer out to the west. 56 in Buffalo, 55 in Rapid City, 54 in Deadwood, 44 in Pine Ridge, and then down into Nebraska. It is slightly warmer in the Panhandle. We're at 61 in Sidney, 54 in Alliance, 41 in Valentine, 48 in North Platte, 38 in Grand Island, and 48 in Omaha. Into Iowa, we're at 43 in Des Moines, 45 in Carroll, 43 in Storm Lake, 34 in Waterloo, and 36 in Forest City. Up into Minnesota, we're at 41 in Minneapolis, 32 in Rochester, 37 in Mankato, 38 in Marshall, 38 in Wilmer. Overall, I'd say in the eastern half of the region where we have temperatures in the 30s, that's about average for this time of the year. And then you go farther out west and it gets into the 40s and then 50s for daytime highs today. Overall, the farther west you go, the warmer you're going to be, and the more above average you're going to be as well. So real quick, I wanted to mention this. We do have sponsorship openings and opportunities. So if any of you out there want to become a sponsor with us here at Storm Chasers, be sure to reach out to us on our Facebook profile or any of our other social platforms, as well as our email or phone number as well. So as we take a look at the latest on the European model, this gives us a good idea of what we can expect over the next few days for moisture. Today, again, dealing with these rain showers. Now, they are expected to eventually move into the Sioux Falls and surrounding areas as we head into the rest of this afternoon into the evening hours. So I want to make that clear that, yes, Sioux Falls could see some rain later today. and then it will continue to move east into southern Minnesota and Iowa. And overnight, there could also be some rain showers down in Nebraska as well. Now, as we head into tomorrow, it looks like overall we are going to be dry across the region. We're not seeing anything. Now, as we head into Wednesday, same story. So it looks like for the next couple days, Tuesday and Wednesday, overall we're going to be seeing dry weather for our area. Thursday, we're also looking dry on Thursday. So we don't see anything on Thursday. Now, as we head into Friday, this is when we start to finally see some moisture move into our area. As you can see, across our quad state region, again, covers Minnesota, Iowa, Nebraska, South Dakota, we are seeing a potential system moving in on Friday. As you can see here on the map, the green is rain and the blue is snow, and the pink is your mix of both. And Friday looks like it could be an active day of weather for our region of rain and maybe even some thunderstorms. There could be some embedded thunder, and especially in Iowa. Looks like into southern Minnesota could be an area to watch for possible thunderstorm activity. And then out in the Black Hills, you can see here there could be a mix and some snow out in the Black Hills on Friday as well. And then by Friday evening, the system will continue into the evening hours, into the early nighttime hours, with rain and again snow on the west side, rain on the east side, and you kind of have a mix. Looks like there could be a mixed bag here again of precip. And then how about your weekend? Well, Saturday the system clears out and we're going to dry things out, it looks like. And then same thing on Sunday. It looks like Sunday we're also going to stay dry. High pressure builds over us. And how about early next week? Well, it does look like Monday into Tuesday we could be watching another system out in the western parts of our coverage area for rain and even snow possibilities. And next week will be something to watch, but it does look like an active pattern is going to be found across the country. Now, are we going to get this? We've been looking at it since last week. We've been looking at the trends for March. And while it does look like we will be seeing a more active pattern, as of right now, the biggest system we're watching is on Friday. So that is a time frame to watch. Again, as we head throughout this week, Friday is going to be the main day we're going to be keeping an eye on. Now have a look at this map. This is a look at the total precip outlook over the next several days. So if we go out through this week, you can see a lot of the rain falls across, initially will fall across the eastern part of the country, out towards the Virginias, into southern Ohio, southern Indiana, southern Illinois, into Missouri and Arkansas, and then also the western half of the country up near, the Pacific Northwest will be active. Now, as we go throughout this weekend, you can see the map starts to change, and we start to see some precip here across the central U.S. and the northern plains as well. Our region could see some rain again Thursday and Friday. That's the time frame to watch, and you can see the map really fills in as we go throughout this week and then into next week. This is over the next 10 days, folks. We are looking at a lot of moisture in the southern plains and the eastern half of the country, and then also the Pacific Northwest. And we can be in on some of this. As you can see, we are seeing some moisture pushing into our area. So something we're going to keep a close eye on. We could definitely use the moisture. We are getting dry out here. We're in a lot of places are in moderate to severe droughts at this point in the early, late winter time frame. So we do need to see some moisture. And looking at the temperature map now over the next few days, today, again, it has been a fairly mild day, at least for the western half of the coverage area. Now, the eastern half of the region, we're seeing a little bit cooler temperatures into the 30s and 40s again today. Now, tomorrow, we're going to warm things back up, and we're going to see temperatures returning into the 40s and 50s across the area, even some 60s out in western South Dakota. Overall, a pretty nice day tomorrow. And then on Wednesday, we're going to warm up even more. Look at some of these numbers. 70 degrees possibly in Rapid City on Wednesday. Sioux Falls in the mid-50s. And, 40s and 50s in the east, 60s to low 70s out to the west, looking like an extremely warm, nice day on Wednesday. And then how about Thursday? Even better. Look at these numbers, 65 for Sioux Falls on Thursday. Wow, 60s and 70s widespread across the area. It's going to be an incredibly warm, mild day on Thursday. So get out and enjoy it, because on Friday, we're going to start to cool back down a little bit, back into the 30s and 40s across much of South Dakota into western Nebraska. But Sioux Falls is actually going to be warmer, mid-50s it looks like for Friday. So it looks like we are seeing some really warm, nice weather ahead for our region this week. Now, not everywhere, not every day is going to be extremely warm, but we are looking like an overall very nice warm weather pattern ahead. How about your weekend? Well, we're looking at temperatures widespread in the 50s across the area, low 50s for Sioux Falls. How about Sunday? Even nicer. A very nice forecast. Looks like a nice weekend is ahead. 50s and 60s widespread on Sunday across the area. So get ready for more spring-like weather, as we are technically in spring, at least meteorological spring. We have hit that mark since yesterday. The first day of meteorological spring was yesterday. So, but the technical start of spring doesn't start for another few weeks. But man, it is feeling like spring out here. Maybe not today, but as we go throughout this week, we're going to be seeing more tastes of spring ahead. So that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Also wanted to briefly mention this. We are launching our new weather call service for $15 a year. You can sign up today going to tscalert.org for more information. But what it is during severe weather events like tornadoes, severe weather, and flash flood events, any warnings that are put out by the National Weather Service, you will receive a phone call right away from us here at T-Storm Chasers, giving you guys hopefully life-saving information. And if you're interested, again, go to our website there, and also check it out on our Facebook page. It is up on there as well. So that is going to be it for this video. Drop that like button if you enjoyed. And also be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and ring those notifications so you don't miss any of our content. And check us out on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well, so you don't miss any of our content over there either. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back for more videos.